New and premiering for the first time on television today, we have our 3Stone Kingman Turquoise Floral Cuff Bracelet. Now this is an 18 by 22 oval. It has triangular 14 by 12s either side flanking it. These are stunning cabochons, I have to tell you. And there is a rope and floral and bead detail that you'll be able to see is very apparent throughout this cuff. Now, although the stones and the turquoise is bigger and bolder, the actual cuff is not gigantic, so really a very wearable piece. You might have recognized this from some of our promotional material that we've had out, from our program guides online. A lot of our hosts have been wearing this. Jennifer, what do we know about this bracelet?
The artisan here, his name is Albert Smith. He says that the 4 elements is represented by the Navajo tribe with the following circle, which you see in the middle, called the cosmic cross, or the cross in the circle. Solar cross symbol, which means, you know, the world, all of us. And when you see that symbol, they say it's the most sacred of all symbols, and is represented by the sun, the moon, and the fire.
The sun, the moon, and the fire. So again, very elemental in terms of earthy properties and what it stands for. Mother Nature is amazing. I know I'm stating the obvious, but Mother Nature is a miracle worker. And this is Mother Nature at her finest. The color is, I suppose, what always attracted us to turquoise. You know, if you're out and about, you might be at the shopping mall, you might be out for dinner, and you see somebody wearing turquoise. Jennifer, this color seems to flatter every skin tone, right?
Yes, actually yesterday when I flew in, there's this woman that was standing beside me. We were waiting for a cab, and the first thing I seen was the turquoise earrings. She had little square turquoise earrings, and just watching her, I was just kind of blown away. just looking at turquoise, I love turquoise, and just so happened that when I got to my hotel, she was right behind me, and she says, you know, didn't I just see you just a few minutes ago? And I told her, I said, first I seen your earrings, but then again, you know, I didn't want to ask, and she goes, I was going to ask you the same thing, and we would have caught a cab, we would have talked about turquoise all the way.
Oh my, you see, a new friend.
Yeah.
I love that. That's what's going to happen. People will definitely be inquisitive and curious about your turquoise pieces. It's a community of turquoise lovers. Listen, if you are a fan of Chaco Canyon, if you've watched Jennifer for 16 years on HSN, call us. We'd love to talk to you this morning. I know it's early, but you might be doing the ironing or making some breakfast. You could definitely call in and say hi to us. We'd love to hear your voice. 1-866-376-8255. That's 1-866-376-8255. You know, we see obviously the latest trends all center around the wrist. They all center around layering up bangles and bracelets, pairing it back to that beautiful watch that you may have. Maybe you've got a line bracelet, a tennis bracelet. Don't be afraid to really wear this with all of it. What I really appreciate is the fact, excuse me, this is, you know, designed to fit from a 6.5 to really a 7.5, maybe even edging towards a 7 3/4 wrist, because you can slightly adjust it by manipulating it. I mean, don't go tugging at it, obviously, but certainly just a little bit out. You can make it a little larger. There's no worry of clasps or having to ask somebody for help. If you come real close on the side, you'll see the way they've done this. You've got that base of sterling with a beautiful texture, and then a second layer. And it's that second layer where you start to see the floral detail. Obviously, there's a lot of symbolism, and we'll get into the flowers and feathers and different things that we'll see throughout the show. But I encourage you as well to Google all different meanings and symbolism. It's always interesting to kind of discover what they mean, you know?
It is, and especially if you have a lot of questions, and, you know, hopefully I can answer all of them as well.
We're going to go through it, and if you have something specific for Jennifer, again,